What up, what up, what up? How's it going there, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Reminisce and React. I'm your host, Magic Leb. And obviously, season 2 focusing on 80s music videos. And I'm sure we're going to have another classic one tonight. Sorry, I've been absent. It's crazy, man. The world has gotten itself in another impossible situation, trying to wiggle its way out. And it's just chaotic, and my mind has been focusing on a lot of things, particularly that. But when there's tragedy happening in the world, even though it gets us down, you still need to move on. You still need to find a way to push through it, to get through it. That's why I do comedy. Comedy is the greatest escape, because when there's so much disaster, that's when the world needs the most laughter. And it's not a comedy tonight, but we are doing Reminisce and React, remembering the good old times. The good old times. And if you millennials are watching, if you young ones are watching, let me take you back to the 80s, man. When the 80s was cool and clean, with fucked up outfits and ridiculous hairstyles, but we loved it. Now let's see what the random video has chosen for us to react to. Let's check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Billy Joel. Oh, you can't get more 80s than Billy Joel. Well, except for Michael and Prince. But Billy Joel, For the Longest Time. Wow. Man, does that not just set you back? When did that song come out? Was it 82 or 83? When did that song come out? For the Longest Time year. I gotta check it out, man. I don't even was it? It's really bugging me. What year did this song come out? 83. I was right. Fuck, I was 4 years old. I think I remember. I think I first heard this when I was like 7. Probably heard it in 86 for the first time. And as you get older, you know, you like I said in my previous episodes. You know, you can tell who inspired who. For the longest time, Billy Joel brought back the 50s for us. You know, because it sounds like a song. When you hear it, when you listen to it, it sounds like the Four Seasons and Frankie Valli are singing this song. You know, Billy Joel did everything right to make it sound like the 50s. The vibe is like the 50s, but it's like he took an old song from the 50s and enhanced it. He actually made it better, which is not an easy thing to do. Because in the 50s, we had such amazing songs, but the technology of recording wasn't as great as it was, let's say, in the 80s or even today. So imagine recording Frankie Valli the way he sang in the 50s and 60s and 70s, how he would sound today with today's technology, you know what I mean? And I feel like Billy Joel kind of recaptured that, and he brought it to us. It's like he reminded us, you know what? The quality may have sounded bad, but it made up for the talent, you know what I mean? And because when you hear For the Longest Time, you hear that every time, that little soprano part, that always reminds me of Frankie Valli. But you know. So I think maybe that's where Billy Joel got his inspiration for when he made this album. Excuse me. Oh, got to shake off this cough. But let's have a look at Billy Joel, For the Longest Time. He's even dressed like the 50s.
You gonna be much longer, son?
Nah, not much longer.
Like the Buddy Holly glasses.
For the longest time.
There it is.
Whoa, for the longest time. If you said goodbye to me tonight, there would still be music left to write. What
love the backup.
I'm so inspired by you. That hasn't happened for the longest time.
Oh man.
Once I thought my innocence was gone. Now I know that happiness goes on. That's where you found me when you put your arms around me. I haven't been there for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time.
There he is. That's the Frankie Valley part.
For the longest time, that voice you're hearing in the hall, and the greatest miracle of all is how I need you and how you needed me too. That hasn't happened for the longest time.
Wow.
Maybe this
Ah, look at the greaser. See the 50s style.
but you feel so right.
It's like bring it to the 80s.
I could be wrong. Maybe I've been hoping too hard. I've gone this far, and it's more than I hoped for. Who knows how much further we'll go on? Maybe I'll be sorry when you're gone. I'll take my chances. I forgot how nice romances. I haven't been there for the longest time. I had
This is giving me chills, man.
thoughts at the start. I said to myself, hold on to your heart. Now I know the woman that you are. You're wonderful so far, and it's more than I hoped for. I don't care what consequence it brings. I have been a fool for lesser things. I want you so bad. I think you ought to know that I intend to hold you for the longest time. Whoa, 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 for the longest time.
Yo, wow. Man. Don't the 80s just kick so much ass? Fucking hell, that brings back memories. Damn. Damn. You know, this song also reminds me, this also reminds me of those singers, you know, oh God. I don't have the names of not the Isley Brothers. I mean, there were this, you know, it's kind of like the movie Grease vibe. You know what I mean? All right, and it's what's that song called? Is that it was from the movie A Bronx Tale. Shooba 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 ah. That one. I forgot the name of that song. God. Anyway, it's around that motif, that genre. And I think Billy Joel was a genius to bring back that style of music and bring it to the 80s. You know, I mean, it was, if it hadn't been for Billy Joel, I would never have known about Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. I would have known about the El Dorados, the Diamonds, the Drifters, the Everly Brothers, the Crickets, the Clovers. None of them. I wouldn't know none of them. And then, not to mention, I wouldn't know much about the Isley Brothers and the Supremes. It's just that, you know, because when you want to see who inspired who, it makes you want to go and see the ones that inspired them, you know. And when every time I went back to listen to the old ones, I was like, oh my God, what have I been missing? Thank God I found about this stuff early. Thank God I found about this stuff early. You know, I once took my son for a drive when he was 7 years old. He said to me, Dad, can you put on Queen? Queen. I asked, what song, Dad? And he goes, doesn't matter. The perfect answer from a 7-year-old. I am blessed with a son who's got good taste in music. He's not like these young punks today. Wow, that was an amazing song. Took me back. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the reaction to it at least. Hope you learned something new with me too, man. Come on. All right, and thank you for watching. I've been your host, Magic Leb. Please follow me on my YouTube channel at Majid and Dairy. And you can always see me on my Instagram at Fame Film Agency. Until next time, guys, have yourselves a good week and see you around. Take care, y'all.